Two VPN heavyweights. One question: who really delivers? In a world packed with privacy promises, which powerhouse takes the crown? On the left, NordVPN, famous for ultimate security and rapid-fire speeds. On the right, CyberGhost, a privacy titan with one of the world's largest server networks. Let's skip the marketing and get straight to what matters. Points for every category, so you'll know exactly who wins by the end. And the winner in 2025? The results just might surprise you.
All right, before we jump in, here's a quick peek at what we're comparing. Price, speed, security and privacy, server fleet, streaming and torrenting, device and app support, plus ease of use and features. Everything you actually care about, not just the techie jargon.
First up, let's talk price. NordVPN, it's pretty competitive, especially if you time it with one of their flash sales. But you know what? It does come in pricier than CyberGhost if you're thinking long-term, like those multi-year deals. Now, CyberGhost, on the other hand, actually nails it here. Their multi-year pricing is some of the lowest out there, and get this, you get a 45-day money-back guarantee. That's kind of rare. Only thing, if you want a short-term plan, you'll pay more. But honestly, who buys a VPN for 1 month, right? So in the price game, CyberGhost just edges ahead. Speed test time. So NordVPN, this is where things get kind of wild. That NordLynx protocol they use, it actually gives you crazy fast speeds, and it's super consistent across different regions. Like, unless you're in Australia, where it drops just a bit. CyberGhost doesn't exactly crawl, though. In fact, in Australia, it sometimes pulls ahead. But overall, it gets higher ping and some slowdowns the further you get from home. Fast, for sure, but NordVPN is just smoother and more reliable unless you're down under. So yeah, NordVPN gets the win for speed. Now, let's dig into security and privacy. Because if you're shopping for a VPN, this might be your top thing, right? NordVPN seriously flexes here. Threat Protection Pro, MeshNet, dark web monitoring, you name it. And underneath, it's using seriously tough encryption and hashing. I also love that it runs RAM-only servers and is based in Panama, so it's away from those annoying data laws. Also, it's third-party audited for no logs. CyberGhost isn't slacking, though, with solid AES 256 encryption, also RAM-only servers, and a strict no logs policy, audited too, based in privacy-friendly Romania. But it's just not packing all those sweet extra security features you get with NordVPN. So Nord takes the crown here. Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. CyberGhost's server network? Over 11,500 servers. That's wild. Like, you'll never be hunting for space. Let's talk server fleets. NordVPN, honestly, 8,000 plus servers in 126 countries, that's huge. But CyberGhost goes even bigger. Over 11,500 servers. That's actually kind of bonkers. They're spread across 100 countries, and you get some pretty cool specialty servers for streaming, torrenting, or even no spy tasks. Nord has more specialties, but if you want straight-up options, CyberGhost is the beast here. Streaming and torrenting. All right, Netflix, Disney+, Prime Video. NordVPN unlocks them all. And bonus, it uses obfuscated servers if you need to sneak past some extra tough censorship. Plus, every server supports torrenting. That's nice. CyberGhost is tricked out for streaming too, with its dedicated servers, and it works with basically every platform. But in really strict countries, it's sometimes blocked more often. So for regular streaming fans, both are solid, but NordVPN is just that bit more reliable and flexible. Let's talk devices and apps. NordVPN has you covered on all the basics: Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android. Plus, you get 10 simultaneous connections, which is, yeah, a lot. But here's the twist. CyberGhost covers the same major platforms, gives you easy-use activity profiles, but slightly fewer connections at 7 at once. Still, those activity profiles are actually super handy for folks who just want to click and go. Super easy. So, CyberGhost makes it extra simple if you aren't running a full tech army at home. And finally, ease of use and features. NordVPN has those clean, intuitive apps, but with a load of advanced settings if you're that power user always digging into protocols. It supports everything: NordLynx, OpenVPN, IKv2. Only thing? all those extras might freak out beginners a little. CyberGhost? Think simple and friendly. The UI is geared for anyone, and you get those activity profiles to jump right in. It covers WireGuard, OpenVPN, and more, but not as many ways to tweak things your way. Overall, though, NordVPN still has that slight edge if you actually want to mess with settings.
All right, let's pause and take a quick look at how each contender is stacking up across all those categories. Boom. Winner circles popping up, and you can already see there's a bit of back and forth, but some clear leaders too. So, my take? If you're in it for top security, fastest speeds, and a bunch of power features, NordVPN is the way to go. But if you want that unbeatable value, a giant server list, or you're just all about simplicity, CyberGhost is genuinely awesome, especially if price is top of mind. You honestly can't go super wrong with either. But yeah, NordVPN just sneaks ahead as my winner here. Still not sure which is your perfect VPN match? Drop a comment or reach out for a personalized recommendation, whether it's for streaming, privacy, or just every device you own. I've got your back.